Hey there, boys. I spent the last week playing Diablo Resurrected. I started to think about min-max culture in gaming. I used to just describe it to people like big numbers, but I think that there's more to it than that. There is an increasing drive to achieve a min-max playstyle. The pursuit is nothing new. It's been around since tabletop games, but I think we are seeing an accelerated push towards min-maxing at the detriment of diverse playstyles. The modern gaming mentality of, if you aren't going to play exactly the same as the meta GTFO, the modern game design is not making this better. It's making it worse by wasting players' time, by making certain items increasingly rare, which just makes the game's lifespan a lot longer and a sense of accomplishment when one drops, but it also leads into the problem. I'll use Diablo for an example. It's one of my favorite gaming franchises ever. If you do, let's say 900 runs to make a single item drop, that's best in slot, and someone you're running with is not running optimized, and every run they're costing you time. Let's say 45 seconds. I know. It's way over exaggerated, but bear with me. So for that one item, that one party member will cost you 40,500 seconds, or in minutes, 675. 11 hours and 15 minutes. And that's just one item. I know in Diablo 3, you have a helmet, shoulders, amulet, chest piece, bracers, gloves, belts, pants, boots, 2 rings, a main and an offhand weapon, not including legendary and regular gems that you need to find as well. In Diablo 3, you have 12 slots that I just listed. If you lose just 45 seconds per run, it will cost you a total of 135 hours per character. So as games become more and more time consuming, the gaming culture around min-maxing will only get worse. So I think that all the videos, build guides, and forums are extremely useful. It also has led to players demanding that other players look at the build class videos to learn how to play the meta. Whether or not they have fun playing that way is beside the point. Just play the meta. Granted, some games are worse than others. I'm looking at you, Destiny. Gjallarhorn or GTFO, am I right? Another factor is the empty calorie content and the inane side quests in these games that everyone hates. The only reason they put them in here is so they can pad out their campaign to about 40 or 50 hours. I firmly believe the only games that should have a 40 or 50 hour campaign are single player only. In Diablo 2, the endgame really starts at nightmare difficulty, in my opinion. So Diablo 2's campaign is roughly only 10 to 15 hours, depending on the build and skill level. So that's on par with games like Halo, Call of Duty, or Battlefield. So when you get to the end, you want to play more. I don't know about you, but after I get to the end of a 40-hour campaign, I'm about done. I just want to play something different. So that's another factor towards min-max culture. Some players just want to be done, and that's fine. They just want to start something different. But before they switch games, they want to make sure they have one character kitted out before they go. So if their buddy hops on, they got a character that can do all the in-game stuff with him. So what do? You find the most min-maxy, easiest builds you can for the end game. So you can quickly farm out the materials and the gear and the gems, whatever. So you're all set up for your buddy. I also think the whole min-maxing thing is a very human response. We always look to make our efforts more efficient, whether it's video games or real life. Anyways, those are my thoughts on min-maxing in gaming. What do you think of min-max culture? Do you enjoy it? Is that something you really strive for, or do you just prefer to play your own pace? For me, I kind of vacillate between finding the most min-maxy builds possible and experimenting myself. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave me a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. I hope you have a great day. God bless.